Can you
Oh,
guys see
yeah, I
that?
did see some in and out. Yeah, they couldn't get on, yeah.
Okay, so now that we just started recording, let's just quickly talk about the most important things that we learned here, or that I learned some before you got on, and then we can move on to other stuff. So anybody who wants a quick tutorial on blabbing, just the things that are not intuitively obvious. Number one is that this Blab is designed specifically to be optimized for Chrome. And on Chrome, there is within the address bar in Chrome, at the very right of the address bar, just before you get outside the address bar, there's a camera, like a video camera icon inside the address bar.
Never saw it before.
I never see it.
Yeah, I do. I see it now, Rob, but I never seen it until you pointed it out.
I don't see the camera at all.
Well, I do.
Let me see if
I see. Okay, right the star.
Where the URL is.
Yeah, I see it now. It's
okay.
on there.
And when you click on it, it lets you set up your camera settings, which is very cool. So you don't have to go into your control panel and choose your video and figure that out. So
mine was automatically set, though.
Yeah, and it's ideally it will be automatically set. But if you, let's say that you take your headset out and now you can't hear anymore, then you just go in there and you change your microphone or you change your speaker. So, and then he said that after you do that, you have to refresh your screen. So refresh is the reload, which is just to the left of the address bar.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is one thing that's really important. And then the second is that if you want to do any kind of testing like I needed to do so that I could get my microphone working, you can use this address that I just put into the chat box, which is blab.im/testzone. And by doing that, you don't have to choose topics, you don't have to choose a start and end time, and nobody's notified that you're having a blab, but you can notify people. So he called it like a green room, and everybody, you guys all know the green room, right?
Yes, you're waiting to go on
live. Everybody else. So that's helpful, really. If you're working with other people and you want to make sure that everybody's microphone is working, to be able to do that is great. And then outside of that, you guys already know about giving props, and props cannot be redeemed for air miles or anything.
But it sure makes your heart feel good.
It does.
Extra cash. Yeah,
it does. So props is always a good thing. And then there's these other. You can also send images, but we didn't test it ourselves whether you can send an image or you send a link to an image. So do you guys have an image handy? I'm on somebody else's computer, but if you can just try and put an image in the chat box.
All right. I can do that.
So he did that while we were on.
But how does he do that? Because I don't see anywhere where you can
send a message down
it
there
should
bottom.
just be if you can copy and paste it, ideally, where you just take Control C on something and then Control V right into the chat.
All right. I sent this to Susan this morning. Oh, it's not pasting though. Well, let's just do Control. What was it for pasting?
V. Control V.
I don't do it. See, it's not working for me. Doggone it. All right, let's try it again. Let's go Control C.
Yeah.
And then Control V.
Actually, here's a good way to test it also is, Susan, did you get the document that he copied? You were already on then, so where it has the commands that you can use?
I have it.
Yes, but you can't see it.
Right, all you have to do is click on it and it expands. And so just to test out the feature, what I did is that I went to that and I right-clicked on it and I said copy link address, and then I just pasted that link address right into the message box and it's there.
Yeah, I see that. It was double, yeah.
Yeah, but I for some reason I can't do it. I'm sitting here trying to do it.
Okay. If what I did is I copied the URL address from a piece of media, into the send messages, and that's come in.
Yeah, but
As
you've
an
got a privacy thing on yours. It says your connection is not private. Attackers, what?
Yeah, I was able to do it. Same thing. Yeah, you just
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And he then, I think that's pretty much everything that is complicated about this tool, if you want to call it complicated. So in that shared doc that's in the all messages, there's some other gestures that you can use. And then on a Blab that I was on a minute ago, what they told me is, when you start having a lot of people on your Blab, there might be a lot of comments, and you want to be able to weed out the questions from the comments. So actually it is right there. The /Q is the third one down. So you can change the topic, you can put the question flag, add a co-host, and remove a co-host. And those are the only, and then you got the shrug and the table flip, which it's funny that those would be the table flip would be one of the first two gestures that's added. So, anything else about blabbing that we should talk about before we move on to other topics?
Well, it's really great that you're on, Rob, and that you've sorted the technical problem out.
Well, I sorted it out by getting on Rob Harris's computer, so now I have to sort it out on my computer. But now that I know how to do that, private session, I will do that as soon as I get off. And also knowing about that camera icon, I knew about the camera on Chrome, but I never used it to do spontaneous changing like this, and everything on my laptop looked like it was working. And I was able to do it, but yet it did not. You still could not hear me. So, but I'll figure it out. I'm not going to let this just pass. So, Susan.